16-bit sports strategy.
You can't do this on Nintendo, Genesis does.
16-bit sports moves.
You can't do this on Nintendo, Genesis.
Does.
Genesis.
Does.
Genesis.
Does.
Genesis does.
16-bit sports action.
You can't do this on Nintendo, Genesis does.
What Nintendo don't. The 16-bit Genesis system by Sega. Genesis does it all.
Yo, what up, y'all? Welcome back to episode 3 of NextGen Nostalgia. And not only is it the third episode,
Oh no,
we brought 3 people.
man.
Was that too cringy? No.
Nah, because
No.
episode 4 will have 4 people, right?
Will we?
And maybe 5. For
Will
episode
we?
5.
Oh my god.
But for now,
So-
we'll be safe with 3.
Yeah, we'll lock it in at 3 for now. And this is also probably going to be the first episode uploaded to the channel as a podcast episode. So you might be able to see it in your RSS feeds and
Yes.
so forth. And so it might be the first one you'll see on here as a podcast episode, but I'll figure out a way to re-upload them as podcast episodes on YouTube. But nevertheless, we have a new partner in crime. Not new, but new to you guys. We
But
know him
first-
as Reject.
Yes, hold on. He's Reject. I'm Advanced Boss. That's godly, just because you're new here.
Oh,
Hit
yeah.
that like and subscribe, by the way, too.
Please hit that like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. You know, we bunked and debunked and fixed Mortal Kombat for you, you know. And we did WB's job for free. And
Free. Pro bono.
yeah, literally the pro bono MK squad. But now I'm gonna let brother Reject speak and introduce himself. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's me, Reject. Obviously, everyone knows what I love already. It's like my avatar. It's Sonic. So, yeah, I love Sonic. I love Sega. I love Gears. I like Xbox, but I'm not gonna shill because apparently shilling for Xbox is really bad here. So I'm not gonna start doing
Here?
that now.
Anywhere. Well,
I mean,
unless,
you-
unless you're
I've yet to
certain.
jump on the Sony PlayStation bandwagon, but you guys are making it seem very enticing.
Not I.
Uh,
Hey, we're on PC, brother.
Well, me
PC.
too. I also use PC and everything.
yeah.
So that's why it's also cool because PC's getting a lot of like Sony exclusives. I can't wait until Stellar Blade comes out next year. That's gonna be super
Ooh, Mm.
awesome.
Booty and
And-
boobies.
Mods,
Um,
mods.
Nudes,
Yep,
nudes. Yeah, that's cool, bro. Yeah. So
You're really into survival horror games, is that correct, sir?
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
love those
God.
games. I just spent the last like 3 weeks platinuming Resident Evil remake, remake 2 and remake 3. And remake 3 was a that Inferno mode. Oh Jesus. That was so annoying. Like Capcom learned how to get combos for Nemesis from that game. Because he does that to you.
he does his Marvel 3 bread and butters.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Reject.
Silent Hill rules also. Silent Hill, I'm not gonna leave that game out. I just got it on sale, and I can't wait to play it.
But what about Clock Tower, bro?
I have not played that, and I do want to play that, and I have seen you stream it actually, and it's very fun watching you stream those games.
Thank you,
But-
but play it, please.
But he does own Nightmare Decay. You know that's a banger on Steam.
And K9.
Oh yeah, K9. Yeah, it's another great indie game. However, just to put you over some more, Reject. Reject is such a Resident Evil like pervert,
Connoisseur.
if you will. No, he's a pervert, dude. He
my
molested
God.
Remake 2 when that game first came out. Like, I mean,
Oh,
he
dude.
guided me through the speed runs. I was like, and I'm playing the game scared. Like, no, bro, go that way. No, go this way. How do you remember all this stuff? But the way I know this dude is for real, that dude beat Resident Evil 1 remake with the randomizer mod, and he knew that game so fucking well. He was like, okay, so this goes this way. This is a dead end. I got this item, and it may have took him like 3.5 hours, but he beat that shit. I'm just watching like, how do you remember this jumble jamble mess of a map? Because that shit's in your brain, man. He lives in the Spencer Mansion, brother.
Yeah. He's our Mexican version of Bakba soup. You guys know about him.
Yes.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's the best way to put it. Shout out to him. But
Oh, yeah.
boss,
Yes,
we're
sir.
here, man. We got some stuff to talk about, man. We got boss and reject here, and we got some things, some breaking news.
Oh, yes,
Apparently,
indeed. Trying to read up on it right now.
before I pressed record, I just got the word that X Defiant, aka the COD Killer,
Hmm.
has killed
Itself.
itself. COD is dead, right? No, it's X Defiant. Boss, do you have the details on that, or
I believe it had it on Discord, but of course I'm full screen, so just give me a second. I should have been more prepared for this.
no, it's fine. I know Mark Rubin put out a tweet.
Yes, so that was a few minutes ago. I mean, I'm seeing all on threads right now too, but whatever. But
Threads.
let's see. Hello, X Defiant fans, all 13 of you. I'm unfortunately here today to announce that X Defiant will be shutting down. Starting today, December 3rd, new downloads and player registrations will no longer be available. We will still release our Season 3 content in the near future, exact date TBA, and the service will remain active until June 3rd, 2025. So you got 6 months, boys. For those of you who have purchased the Ultimate Founders Pack, you'll receive a full refund. Players who have made any purchases within the last 30 days will also be refunded. Those refunds should happen automatically within 8 weeks of today, and you'll find more details at our official website. A few years ago, Ubisoft and the SF dev team embarked on a bold adventure to develop a new arcade shooter called X Defiant. It was from the start an incredible challenge. Not only were we trying to shake up the genre by removing skill-based matchmaking while bringing back a more, quote, old school arcade shooter experience, but we were also driving in a high-risk, high-reward realm of free-to-play. And for that, I want to applaud not only the dev team, but also Ubisoft's leadership for taking that chance. Oh, take it away, toys.
Well, I'll say this: I played X Defiant back in 2019 in the early early demo, and yeah, it was cool. Great game. COD was at a very bad point because I think you're in between Modern Warfare 2 and Vanguard,
Mm-hmm.
which I honestly think that should have been their launch window for X Defiant, and it wasn't. They waited for COD to be hot again, and then dropped they dropped X Defiant years later. And then not only that, the game dropped and it didn't have any modes really. And it had crossplay, which was cool. That was cute. No private matches, no crossplay, no rank match. You're just kind of playing this bare bones game, and it took off at first, but they were moving very slow. So it just kind of is like when you make a live service game, you have to move like a live service game. You got to move by the hour, by the day, by the week, not by the quarter. It doesn't work that way. You make a live service game, you got to pump your modes out, you got to pump the maps out, you got to pump crunch, whatever the fuck you got to do. You got to get that content out to the people because your game will dwindle. Yeah, you can have a surge in players. Yes, billions of players. But if you can't keep up with them, now you have a shutdown date.
You totally forgot a couple things. Number one, you said there was no matchmaking, no private matches. There was also no fun to be had in that game at times.
There was.
Uh,
I don't
It-
think it was a bad game. I thought it was cool. It could have
it
competed.
felt like a game from the PS2 era, and while that's
It's
cute,
old. It's an old game. That's the problem. That
that's
game.
cute. Yes,
That game
that's
was.
not gonna
It wasn't.
work.
It wasn't called X Defiant back then. It
What
had
was
a
it
whole
called?
different name. It was called Tom Clancy's something else. It had a whole different name. I don't remember the name. It had a whole different name. The game was from 2019. It probably was before that. So that's how
Why?
old the shit is.
Why do these companies do this? Remember when Infinite Warfare came out?
Yeah.
And it was like, oh my God, what is this? What did Battlefield do? They didn't take advantage of it, man. Like Battlefield was this close from taking over.
Yep.
And what happened? They dropped the ball. And I think it was Battlefield 5 that came out, and people just hated that, and they were just slowly,
Yeah, I haven't heard
wishfully.
from them since.
Yep, exactly. I mean, then Battlefield 2099, whatever it's called, came out, and y'all see hovercrafts go up the wall. Like, this game sucks. I don't like this game either. So it's no
Yeah.
matter how bad COD can be at times, these companies never, ever take advantage of it. And this is why we're in the same spot we're at right now. Black Ops 6, top shooting game right now. X-Defiant dead. Ubisoft with another failure.
Another one.
I mean, like, you have, like, first of all, you have Rainbow Six Siege. Why are you trying to make another game? Stay in your lane. Your lane is awesome. Well, let me phrase it. I love Siege. Siege is weird now. I don't know what's going on with this game. And once again, I'm not bringing up that four-letter word people like to say for stupid shit, whatever. It just seems like the game, these operators and these gadgets, I don't know, man. Like, all right, man. It's time for part 2, basically. It's time for part 2. We can't milk this game any longer. It's
Huh.
been 10 years, right?
It's been out for a long time.
Yeah, we've been playing Siege for a long fucking time, and they've milked that, and they've successfully milked it too, because they got me for a while. I just now kind of quit it this year, this recent year update, but yeah, it's just I don't know what they're doing. I think they're trying to self-sabotage. I don't know if they're pulling what's that dude's name that got fired from the Bears, where they're like, look, I got one timeout left. Fuck it. I'm gonna just watch the game play out and lose.
Right, and that's the problem. That's exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
These devs are just watching the game, not doing anything, and meanwhile, Call of Duty is just churning. Everyone named Mama tried to destroy the game that's behind you right now, Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
And it failed. Like, Call of Duty was at its weakest point, and it still succeeded because you boneheads couldn't get your head out of your asses. And now Black Ops 6, Warzone is cooked. Try again next time.
Zombies is
Game
fire. Warzone is cooking. The multiplayer is cooking. I heard the campaign's really good. It's over. That night.
Yep. So
That night. Next.
X-Defiant, we hardly knew ye. And hold on, Reject. I know you haven't said much about it, but I think that's a microcosm of it. Have you ever played X-Defiant?
No, I never even played it, and I don't even like COD that much for it to need to be killed by something else. I'd rather play COD, you know?
There you go. I
There it
mean,
is.
no one played it. You know, you couldn't get the casuals to play it. You know, the kids are not jumping off Apex. They're not jumping off Fortnite. People, my daughter's age is not jumping off Roblox or Waveland Waters or whatever that game is, whatever new gotcha game they got coming out. They play your shit.
Yep.
I don't know. You know what? If I'm Ubisoft, hey, look, I'm gonna help you guys out.
Let's fix Ubisoft. Let's go.
All right, Ubisoft. You want to make a cool game? Make an anime aesthetic shooting game, and just do that. I already know they got Gundam, and I already have the game. That's Namco. Find a license. Do something. Make your own shit. But kids love anime. They don't want to see military shooter guys. Fortnite has that perfect realm of like cartoony. Goku's in it. My Heroes in it. Why would they want to play? Who? I'm sorry. I hate that you don't offend you, Godly. These kids don't care about Sam Fisher, bro.
They don't.
Who the fuck is this old man?
They don't. It
don't care
triggers
about
me a
him.
little, but I get it. It's like
Yeah.
they don't. No one cares about Ghost Recon. No one knows the story to Chavez in Rainbow Six. Oh, I gotta do the Dreamcast guy. No one knows the story to Chavez from Rainbow Six 1. And
Yeah,
oh man.
So,
But
it is what it is, bro. I mean, come on, Ubisoft.
yeah,
Do
they
better.
have it. They have the sauce. It's a new Splinter Cell would be cool. New Ghost Recon. That's actually a Ghost Recon game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a new Rainbow Six that's not Siege, that plays like Vegas and Siege would be
Oh
cool.
my god, we fixed Siege not too long ago too, but we basically just end up making what's that game?
Oh man, yeah. So Boss and I had a chat, and we're like, "Yeah, what does Rainbow Six need? It needs to go back to the good old tactical breach and
Yeah.
destroy shooter." And what game did we come up with? Ready or Not. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Damn, we
That game
just
already
designed
exists.
Ready or Not."
Yep.
So that's
Sorry,
all. That's
Toby.
all Ubisoft has to do: rip off Ready or Not because you're AAA. Have it come out fully fledged with a good
You have the
co-op.
name.
You have the
You have
name
an
Rainbow
IP.
Six. And you could use classic maps from different Rainbow Six games. You have plenty of real estate here, and then
And
throw
no
the
one will believe
multiplayer.
him.
Yeah, and they're but ready or not. Get the fuck out of here, bum.
Who's that?
Who the fuck are
Do
you?
Do
I'm
the Mr.
Ubi.
Bean. Look at it, do his homework. Oh, okay. Yo, God. Okay, perfect.
He was like,
Easy.
hey, Rick, check this shit out. It's already done.
Yep, exactly. Print money, print money, print money.
Yeah.
Man, we're gonna have it. I swear, before we're done with this podcast, we're gonna have several devs in this show. That's my goal. We're gonna talk to devs.
Yeah,
But
we'll bring devs on. We'll bring devs on, guys. Don't worry.
trust me, but this is the dev we need to talk to, a studio, Sega. So we have a main theory, talking point. You probably seen the thumbnail. We're talking about retro game collecting, and we're gonna get to our main topic here. But there's a little bit more news that is pertinent. So Sega, in their infinite wisdom, is deciding to remove games from the eShops. Now, a lot of them are the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis collection, whatever.
Yeah.
That came out, I think, in maybe 2019. It might be even later than that, because I got it back here someplace. I don't feel like getting up right now. The point is, it's been out for a long time, but now they're delisting it. But the problem is, if you're a PlayStation owner or a Switch owner, it's just that one game, right? But if you're on Microsoft and or Steam, man, today is the day to buy some games, brother. You're going to lose out on a lot of old school games, including Alter Beast. Because remember Xbox Live Arcade, those days, whatever.
2018. The
Oh,
Sega
2018.
Genesis collection. Just looked it up. 2018.
So it's up for 6 years, so you have plenty of time. And they did make physical copies. You didn't need limited run. So
Can we talk about that too?
One day, yes.
Okay.
Alter Beast is leaving, Crazy Taxi is leaving, Golden Axe, Monster World, Nights in the Dream, Sega Bass Fishing, Shinobi, Sonic the Fighters, Sonic Adventure 2 are not leaving, but Sonic the Fighters is weird. Streets of Rage, Toe Jam and Earl, and Virtua Fighter 2. What is the best ports of Virtua Fighter 2 you're ever gonna find? So if you have an Xbox, it doesn't matter if it's a One or a Series XS, download some of those games immediately, because
Definitely Sonic the Fighters, because that's not really available anywhere.
Like a lot of places. Yeah, you need to
Only-
Besides emulation.
the GameCube game.
the GameCube game. Yep. Reject
Oh,
you. Come
that's
on,
right,
help me
that's
out
right.
here. What
Yeah.
version is it on?
Which Mega
GameCube,
collection?
Gems collection.
Gems collection. That's right. This is
Yep.
why we have Reject here, because he knows everything about fucking Sonic. And if you want to challenge him, please comment below. He will answer anything.
Yeah, get wrecked.
Anything.
He'll play you in Fight Cade.
Sonic brain racking.
He's a Sonic brain rot child. Don't worry.
Steam is losing a shit ton of games, but they're basically a la carte games from the Mega Collection. But
Yeah.
there was one game that's in particular. I think they have Nights on there as well. They have Nights in the Dream, and I think Jet Set Radio. Or is
Okay.
it Future? Help me out. I don't
No,
wanna be
they'll have
wrong.
Future. Future's not on any collection.
Okay.
It's tied to Xbox. Dead.
So it's kind of crazy that they delisting this stuff, because here's the thing. What are they replacing them with? Because I'm hearing about they're making remasters. We know they're making remakes and remasters of Crazy Taxi, Shinobi,
Golden
Streets of
Axe.
Rage, and Golden Axe, right? Okay, that's cool. Are you guys making a remake of Beyond Oasis?
Sonic the
Decapitate?
Fighters.
I
Sonic the
mean,
Fighters?
there's technically a new Verge Fighter coming out.
Eternal Champions?
That'd be the day.
Yes.
Uh,
yeah.
Quick rundown, guys. I'm a huge Eternal Champions fan. Huge shill. And it's the same how I felt about KI. KI comes out, I'm getting it in any way, shape, or form. And yeah. So if Eternal Champions comes out, that'd be great. Sorry to segue. I just had to say that. Eternal
Hey
Champions
man.
shill.
Hey man, chill.
I have to. I have to.
So have they ever like come out and said anything like, "Hey, we're delisting this for these specific reasons"? They just
No.
literally pulled out the rug and said, "Hey, screw you guys. All the
I
games you
mean,
love,
Well,
we're taking
maybe
them
at the
away."
Jeff Keighley birthday special, we'll see some trailers, guys.
Ooh, world premieres.
World premiere. Oh shit.
Now, since they're pulling them, they did put it on sale for $6. You might want to check your PlayStation store or your Switch, whatever. But the collection was on sale right now, so I immediately bought it for my Xbox. 'Cause I want
Immediately.
immediately, even though I have a physical copy, I have an S. So like, you know what? I might want to play
Okay.
them digitally, whatever. So yeah, I bought it. I might get a copy on my Switch as well, because I might want to play Streets of Rage in my hand or Fantasy Star for the first time. Really,
Oh, okay.
the point is, it's nice to have options, and it sucks when they take options away from you guys and us
Yes.
as a consumer. Like,
Yes.
I understand that Forza Motorsport 4, no, excuse me, I think it's Forza Horizon 4 is
Yeah.
being delisted at the end of the year. I hope it's the end of the year, not like the end of the week, because I mean, you do like a wait. I'm sorry, just buy the game if you want it. It's been out for years. I understand that because that's licensing. You got cars, manufacturers, there's music. I
I
get it.
don't understand that because you release this game with no intention of future, especially since it's a live service game. It's like like, okay, guys, we're gonna come out this game, we're gonna charge these fuckers, we're gonna throw it on the pass of games, and what about the license? There's it 4 years. So
Fuck 'em. Exactly.
so
Oh, yeah,
I
4
don't
years
like
ago?
that. I just don't like it. It's scummy. It's like just
But you know what? It just comes down to you have real car manufacturers. Everyone wants their money, dude. You can't have this stuff in
well, instead of having
forever.
Ford, have Chord. Instead of having Mustang, have Mukbang. I don't fucking know.
I mean, look, GTA did it right, obviously, by having the
Yeah.
Stallion instead of a Mustang. I
Yeah,
get
like
that.
just make up some shit, dude. The game
But-
looks great. I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the GTX 400 9000 BMW. I love it. It's like what?
That's not a Dodge Viper. That's a Dodge Sniper.
Yeah. Make some
Well,
fucking Warhogs, some cog machines. Use your fucking
people-
legacy. Dude,
people
I
love
hate
cars,
Xbox
man.
sometimes, dude. They do weird shit.
I mean, now help me out here. You want to be that guy? Can you purchase any old Gran Turismos right now outside of 7 and 6?
I don't know.
Yeah, because they might be
don't-
delisted too, or never been put back
Nah.
on there.
I don't. Sony's weird because they have a very specific way. Let me see. I have the PS5 right here.
I mean, I just think when it comes to real life objects and like other companies involved. I mean, didn't Marvel versus Capcom, that was in licensing hell for years.
But that's a different thing. It wasn't like Marvel vs. Capcom on my Dreamcast was taken away from me.
No,
You know
of
what I'm
course
saying?
not. Your Forza Horizon 4, if you have the disc, will still work. Now, I mean, I get that. Like, if you download it, will still work. It's just the fact that they were just going to delist it, dude. That's all. I'm not mad about it because let's face it, I don't
course
play
you're
those.
not.
Now, when they delist Part 5, I'll probably buy that one. I'm not losing 5. Forza Horizon 5 is goated.
I don't know which one I played.
That one came out in 2020, the pandemic era.
I could have sworn I played one before that I liked, but maybe that's the one.
Well,
I don't remember. One of
yeah,
them,
that probably
4
was the
or
one, yeah.
5 was the one I liked. I know that for sure. It was the State
they
of
were really
Decay 2 era when we were playing that shit.
That was 5, dude.
That was 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5's a good one. So when they delist 5, we'll be back here talking shit. Don't you fucking take my shit away! Like we'll be ready to fucking cry. So
Yes.
yes.
So we got all these retro games being taken away from us, right? So
Yeah.
what's the solution? Well, you go to your local video game store and you buy your copy of Tenshu because I own it. Or your copy of Blood and War 2.
I love
Right.
that game.
By hard drive, that's what you buy.
Right.
So of course, because that's what the people on YouTube are going to tell you, right? Buy your physical media, own physical media, right? Now look, we're gonna have this might take a while because we have a lot of thoughts on this. Okay, I have stories, I have my own experiences,
Yep.
and I've
As
changed
do all
my
of us.
I
We all
changed my
have
tune
these.
when it comes to this stuff. So let's take a time trip back to the year 2000. Let's see, 2013, right? Let's get in that time machine. So we're all watching E3, all happy and giddy, whatnot. Oh boy, Xbox One! Yay! Can't wait, right? Killer Instinct, woohoo! All that good jazz, right?
Man, great time.
And then you find this little article on IGN or whoever says you can't play used games. The fuck they talking about? Oh hell no! I love used games. My whole 360 collection's all used. I never get EA money for Dead Space.
I never paid for no online pass.
So your mindset is, oh, fuck this. This is bullshit. Now, of course, we all know Duh, that wasn't the case, but
Yeah.
we didn't know. So even back then, I was like, oh, fuck this. I'm just going to buy old school games.
And
I'm
don't
gonna buy
even
some-
clown on them too, which is crazy.
Yes. Because this is like right before I started working with my bro Reject at a used video game store, right? And we would just buy games because they were dirt cheap. No one gave a fuck about
Nope.
PS1. No one gave a flying shit about PS2 unless it was, oh god, unless it was the Warriors, Dragon Ball, Budokai, you damn Budokai,
Yeah.
Def Jam Fight for New York, GTA San Andreas, and oh god, there's probably one more game that's super. Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition.
Oh yeah, Bully also. Bully.
Oh.
Yeah.
That should
So
go hard, folks.
So it wasn't like that small handful of PS2 or OG Xbox games. No one cared about that shit. They're buying 360.
Yeah.
They're looking towards the Xbox One, PS4, the Wii U, Black Ops 2, or Ghost is coming out. Next gen dog. We're all moving on. This is next generation, baby. So PlayStation 1, Nintendo 64, garbage, trash,
Yeah,
old base, right?
garbage.
Nuh-uh. So I was just buying stuff just to have it, So I was just buying games, just stuff like Tenchu, Symphony of the Night, Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3, just to have some cool games in the collection, right? Then I went to a thrift store one day because back in those days before you moronic YouTubers go out, we're going game hunting, guys. Let's show you where we go to the flea markets and the thrift stores and the yard sales. There was a box full of GameCube games they were selling for $2 a piece. I bought the whole fucking box. There was Naruto, Luigi's Mansion,
Nice.
Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2, I think Budokai 1, just a bunch of random fucking games. I would never have bought my own. Like, oh, this is pretty cool. I got like 30 GameCube games. Then I started buying more and more and more to the point. Golly, I know you hate to edit this stuff in post. I was seeing this picture of my collection at one point, right? 300 plus GameCube games, right? I'm like, holy shit, guys, look at all these fucking games I got, right? And then I'm going to the Black Friday sales, buying 10 for 10 games
Oh my
on.
god, that's how I first met you. I had to get you, I think, 40 games because you had 4 stacks of 10 of those things. Oh my god.
Yes, I was getting rid of your inventory, bro, and I was also collecting. See, this is shit you would never do anymore, bro. You can't do this shit anymore.
You can't fucking do it.
You-
I
you-
remember
was
I remember going to Disc Replay just randomly, just to be like, man, I bought a Sega Saturn for like $30 and
Mm.
I had 2 controllers, all the shit, and I was like, I'll get some games. I only had Ultimate MK3, which I had for like $10, complete.
Yep.
And I was like, I didn't care about all that. I was like, oh cool, I get to play this game. I go to Disc Replay, and I was like, oh cool, I'm gonna go grab this. Oh, Panzer Dragoon, House of the Dead, oh Street Fighter Alpha 1, and like WrestleMania Arcade. My bill was like probably $50.
Oh my god, that
And
sounds
this
about
was
right too.
this was like 17, 16. Like it wasn't.
I have a story kind of like that too.
Yeah, like it was normal to go to the store and
Go for it, man.
I had
Go ahead,
actually,
Reject.
I had actually grabbed I had copped something for my bro, Advanced Boss.
Oh, yeah, you're
I had
right.
gotten Final Fantasy VII, CIB, Link, Ocarina of Time. It came with
Damn.
a gold cartridge, Chrono Triggered in the box.
Damn.
Chrono
Hey, yeah.
Trigger loose. I bought so many games that day, and I spent probably maybe like $300, which is nothing. For those
Nothing.
games.
Yeah, one of those
Nothing.
games is $300.
Chrono Trigger loose nowadays is $300 fucking dollars. Just that
Yeah.
one game alone.
And I literally
know-
just gave it to.
And he just
I
gave it
literally
to
just
me.
gave it to him. I was like, here you go.
I still have that game. I don't care. I'm gonna tell you right now, Reject, for the whole internet to see. I don't care how down bad my luck is, bro. I'm not trading that game in, dude. Because I realize how lucky I am now in hindsight to have a copy of that goated game that's stupidly expensive. You probably only spent what $60 for it, probably. I think you said 60,
Yeah, I
70.
spent 75 for that loose copy. I spent 125 on the complete
you're-
box.
But you're still even in that era where it started to get like that. That was bad back then.
Yeah, that was
That's what's
expensive.
fucked
back
up,
then.
boss. Remember we used to complain? Oh my
Mhm.
god,
Yeah,
$40 for Final Fantasy? Yeah, right. Dude,
Right.
that's the fucked up part. Now,
Yeah, man.
dude, Final Fantasy VII Remake is expensive. I don't know why.
Remake?
yeah, I saw the case. It was like $60, all fucked up. I'm like, wait, what?
Like a used copy?
I don't know if it was Remake Integrate on PS5 or just regular Remake, but I was like, why is Remake expensive?
It's there's a lot of weird things that are
I
expensive.
don't
And like,
know. It's dumb. Game Collect
so
is dumb.
let's continue the story of the back of the day, right? So I'm just buying games, and then like I literally had the goal for collecting the whole GameCube collection, right? I'm like, I can do this. I would just go to video game stores, buy the trash.
Yeah.
I'm buying trash. I have zero interest in playing.
Yep.
Over their hedge, Madagascar the fucking game,
Yep.
NBA Live 95, quarterback club, all-star baseball. Just another notch off the list, another game. And then I get to some of the heavy hitters. Skies of Arcadia, Fire Emblem, Path of
Cubivore.
Radiance, Cubivore. I've had I had all these games, right? And then it gets to like the upper echelon of the heavy hitters. And I just realized like Gotcha Force is like $300. Pokemon Box, which is not even a fucking game, it's just some cool way to store in your Pokemon, is like $700 or $600 at this time. I just looked at them like, oh, I'm not spending that money for that. And then it was like that glass shatters, like that little line that hit Gohan when he saw when he about to fight Cell. Like, if I'm not buying those games, I'm not gonna have a complete collection.
Mm-hmm.
So why in the fuck am I buying these stupid ass games anymore? Oh, so I just start selling all that shit, dude. A lot of that shit, dude. I've sold, and trust me, there's some games I sold that I kind of like, I wish I didn't sell, like Def Jam Fight for New York, Cubivore, what else? That Fire Emblem game, but I still have some bangers. Don't get me
Boss, you
wrong.
already know which game I'm gonna cry about.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we all have a sob story of a game we
Yeah.
traded in. I think Godly has the worst one. Oh, Godly, in hindsight, has the worst
Oh,
one because he
man.
just didn't know. No, we didn't know. I didn't know, and it's bad. And listen, and this is really gets to the point of why I think collecting games in this age is kind of fucking stupid. And I'm gonna give you reasons why I have no problem with you doing it, but I'm gonna give you some caveats to some tips to like avoid, do not do, never, never, never. So the heartbreaking game I traded in is probably as of right now like my Cubivore. I didn't trade it, I sold it on eBay. But Cubivore and my Resident Evil Gaiden complete in box. Yeah, I sold that.
I have
'Cause
Resident Evil like that too that I sold.
yeah, I'm kind of mad. Like I kind of wish I had it still. But once again, that pales in comparison to Godly's game he's traded in. Go ahead, man. Speak your soul, brother.
Yeah, man, money wasn't even tight either. That's what pissed me off. I think I was just trying to get rid of some games, and I was like, I'll get this later.
Yeah, we'll get it later.
Because
Yeah,
that's how the market was at the time. I've seen this game in the store.
he's not
So
lying.
it was Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut.
Now, mind you, this is Clay Fighters on Nintendo 64.
64.
So it's Clay Fighter 64, right? You're thinking, that game ain't worth nothing. Who cares? But this is a game that was a Blockbuster exclusive. You couldn't buy this game.
At the time, I was just trying to like trade it in to get some other shit. Trade for trade. It wasn't even nothing serious. It was just like, I really don't play it. Because I actually play my games. I collected, but I still try to collect shit that I played or games I always wanted or games that I liked, whatever the case may be, or shit I might have traded in when I was a kid because I was dumb and I wanted to rebuy it again. That's the only time I really collected. I wasn't as hardcore as what you call it, as Boss, but man, dude, Clay Fighter, $60.
You sold it for $60.
I got it for I got $60 for it back then. Just for it to price hike from I've seen it go from 60 to 500.
Well, do you
Now
want
it's
me to
in
tell you
the
what you were selling this game
thousands.
for now?
Now it's in
Did
the
you have the box or just the game loose?
It was the game. Well, I had it in remember those little N64 blue cases?
Yeah.
So I had it in there with the book.
Okay, so you had a manual at least, right?
The manual and the game, $60. And I used that and I traded in for, like it was like a nice bundle of games. And I was like, cool. But that was still kind of good back then. But man, I got fucked, dude. I got fucked.
Well, It's selling these days for $800, dude.
God
Yeah.
damn.
And I have the book, so it probably would be more.
Yeah, this one dude, 1,000, at least sold for $1,100.
No, I jokingly said $1,000 just a little bit ago. And
I know it
damn.
was up there, yeah. So
Now
that
here's
hurts.
the thing though. But here's the thing though. Is that game worth $1,000 fucking dollars? You
No.
played that shit today?
No.
No, it's
You
not.
see that red cartridge right here, right above my thumb? I have Clay Fighter on there. I have every fucking game on there. How about that?
Yes.
I have every
Rejay,
fucking game.
Any game that you traded in, like, I wish I didn't do that.
Yes, unfortunately. You know how I'm a huge Resident Evil nag. Well,
Yep.
anyways, I had a sealed Resident Evil 4 Special Edition, that collector's tin. It was
Ooh,
sealed, still
sealed.
in the plastic and everything, and I sold that thing.
Oh,
And you know how much I love Resident Evil.
I know.
Dude.
Not
Like,
just Resident Evil 4, but yeah.
that's crazy that I don't even know why I traded that. And same thing like Godly. I literally was like, I'll just get it again.
Yeah, I literally was like, that's $60. I'll probably have to spend 65, 70, whatever. It's like I don't even care about it that much. But dude, to see it go to where it's at now hurts my soul.
insane
Because I would definitely sell that shit now. I'd be like, oh hell
yeah.
yeah.
Hell
A lot
yeah.
of games I had now, I could take a Disney trip just off of like 5
right.
games.
So
Could
when
fix my car.
Yeah.
right, this could be a down payment for a new car. So basically, I sold these GameCube games off, and I kind of just kept some because either A, they weren't worth anything, or
Yeah.
I actually liked these games, whatever, right? And over time, I've had my little spurts of collecting things. Like when the 360 was getting ready to shut down, I bought a lot of games. Goodwill.com. I'm gonna give you all the sauce right now. Had a lot of cool games, but man, you fight with a lot of people on there. But then Godly, once again, maybe open my eyes. It's almost as if you could use the word in a positive way. That ends with W. The thing is, buying these games, man, you're not giving Microsoft, Capcom, Konami, Sony, Naughty Dog, Nintendo,
Sunsoft,
Sunsoft, Ubisoft,
Ocean,
Ultra Games, 2K,
LJN.
Rockstar. You're not giving them any money, right? You're giving some clown in a store money. And look, I get it because I needed money, so I traded in, and he has to make a profit. I get that, right? But you know damn well there's way more stores taking advantage of people, rejacking these prices for eBay prices. Like, brother, if you're gonna charge me $90 and I can go on my phone and it's $90, well, I'll just get it on eBay because clearly I'm not getting the deal right now. I can wait. I don't need to buy this shit right now. So, yeah, man, don't do that. I get that. So you sell these games off and you want to buy them again. It's this horrible cycle that you're not giving these devs money. So what do? You can either buy these games and spend $50, or you just do a couple of search in Google and download some ROMs. Now look, this is how I feel about piracy, okay? Make this clear.
Okay.
This game, I don't think it's being sold anymore. Activision, Microsoft, you own this? Put it on your system.
Is it on Game Pass?
Negative.
Right.
Not even Tenchu Z, which is I think made by was that a From Software game? Can't remember. But nevertheless, the point is this game is not available in a modern platform. Because I did see a stupid comment on Threads that someone said, "How come I can't legally play old school Mortal Kombat games today?" I'm like, first of all, dude, that's okay. I know you're engagement baiting because you can easily legally play Mortal Kombat on a PS1, a Nintendo 64, PS2. But I'm assuming he's talking about modern consoles, right, guys? I get it.
Well, yeah. If you're going off MSRP, if you
Yes.
walked into Best Buy, how could you
Yes.
play classic Mortal Kombat? Well, there is a way.
Mm-hmm.
Arcade One Up. That's the only way. They do sell it.
Yeah.
But on a console base, if you walked into a Best Buy or a Target or GameStop, how can you play Mortal Kombat Trilogy legally?
You can't.
You can't. So there's only one way to play it now.
Well, there's a smidgen of a way of playing it. It's on the PC via GOG, right? Or
So let's say I don't have a computer and I have a PS5 only. And my parents got me a Switch for Christmas, and I want to play Mortal Kombat Trilogy because I saw a YouTube video on it. So how could I play that legally? Warner Brothers.
You can't.
You can't.
Yeah,
You can't.
mean,
You can't play
you're
on your
listening-
PS5 or Switch. So
it's amazing we keep bringing up Mortal Kombat as if, man, we really want these classic games available on modern consoles.
it's almost like there's a demand for it. I don't fucking know.
But the point is, so you can look, man, you can download these games, and I get it. That's illegal. That's stealing.
From who?
By my personal opinion, if you're downloading copies of, like, for example, Metroid Dread right now, you're an asshole.
Yeah,
They-
that's bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's if you're downloading copies of Pokemon Scarlet Violet
Or Elden Ring,
Elden
Fit
Ring.
Girl, Elden Ring.
yeah,
Yeah.
any modern game, any game that you can buy.
It's like, get your broke
download
ass
with
out of here and buy the. You can buy the shit, okay?
Exactly.
Because now we're in a point where you can't find this game. Sony,
No.
where's this? Happy 30th anniversary, Sony. I'm glad what you did with the update. Cool update. Where's this game at?
Was that game ever available in the PS3 shop? I think it was, right? I think
It was? Cool.
I think. I might be wrong, but guess what? Is it on the PS5 shop?
I'm on my
in the
PS5
retro
right
section?
here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I don't see it. That's fucking crazy. Wow. Thank you.
So yeah, dude, like, I would go to these stores and I would buy Super Mario World on Super Nintendo, Mega Man X, Mortal Kombat 4 on 64, GoldenEye. Yeah, that's fine. Look, here's a tip. I'm rambling. If you're gonna collect games, buy games either A, you have played before, B, have an interest in playing, and that's it.
Or a game you got rid of that you, like, say grandma got you back in the day. Like me. Grandma got me a game. Man, dude, I used to love that game. I'm gonna go buy that shit, and it no matter what it costs. Okay, that's like that game for me is Eternal Darkness. I really want Eternal Darkness, and I know it's $90. I'm okay
Mhm.
spending that because there's a nostalgic and personal attachment to it. But I'm not collecting it so I could buy the fucking game and just slide it back there and just sit here and never play it again. Like, I have a GameCube right here, and I would play it, even though it's modded. But that's just the game I want.
Yeah, some
And-
collectors just have games as like decorations.
Yeah, and I get that too. It's a flex at the same time, and I get it. It's an investment. Now it's truly an investment. Like, I think
Yeah.
back then, when I was sort of doing it, it was definitely for the love of it. Like, I genuinely was like, man, I love these games. And then I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos of, like, top 100, top 300, 500, or just alphabetical video montages of PS1 games. Let's say PS1. And I'll be like, ooh, what's that game? That looks cool. And I look it up, and it's usually like $10, $15. I'll order it or go pick it up. That's cool. But now you can't really do that. You're searching for these games. Ooh, what's this game? And it tells you Cube. That looks kind of cool. Looks interesting. Looks different.
Yeah. How much is it?
How much is it? Fuck me. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. If you're into that shit, if you got the liquid for it, you got the money for that shit, go for it. If you want to take out a loan at your bank, a second mortgage to buy these games, because that's what you're gonna need. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're gonna get addicted to this rush of checking it, like Boss said, checking the list, going down. I got it. I'm almost there. It's like,
Oh, the rush of the hunt to find it in the wild. I got to find it in the wild. Oh, look at that.
sucks.
Like, blimey, there's a copy of Super Mario World 2 on the Super Nintendo, mate. Let's go hunt it. No, it's still.
now,
Yeah, it's
If
such
you
that
do
it's like
find
fun
that-
to just go out and looking for games. It's like really fun to just do that also, which sucks because that just leads you to buying more of these games and doing that.
Mhm.
but it is fine when the game, if like Boss did, he found a box of GameCube games at $2 a piece. I think that's fun.
I'd buy that shit.
Yeah, that's
Hell
cool.
Yeah.
Even I know now we're really saying it, hell yeah, but even back then that's cool. Like, I used to love going to garage sales and I see a fucking random copy of Nightmare on Elm Street and it just wouldn't be complete for some reason. It's like, why? Like, and it's an old lady. You're like, why do you have this? And, and she's
Yeah, right.
it's like a nickel or some shit. You're like, cool, I'll take that, lady. But now it's like, you got these motherfuckers at garage sales. They're on eBay like, oh, that shit worth $78. I'm about to match that right here at my garage
Right.
sale. It's like, no,
Ain't
bro.
nothing worse that you trade in your games or whatnot, and they pull up their phone and start checking eBay prices. Like, oh God, can't you make up your own decision? Like, don't like, come on, man, this is your job 24/7. You know, like, figure it out. I mean, I know you don't want to get screwed over, but you don't want to. It's just like, oh, okay, well, I could have
Well,
just sold it on eBay. You know what I mean?
well, yeah. My thing is, if you're gonna sit here and price check and price match me, it's like you got to cut me and you a deal. Okay, so
Exactly.
don't cut me so you could get the deal, because now I'm gonna shit on you. I'm talking to you,
Exactly.
Disc Replay.
Ooh.
I'll say it. I'll go fuck. Like they tried to do
Now,
a clock tower. I was like, bitch, this is damn near brand new. Clock Tower 1 and 2. The
yeah,
fuck?
but we can't take that right now.
Oh, we can't take that, brown man. And then I go home, I go on Instagram. Just in, little Johnny brought in Clock Tower 1 and 2. And there's shitty versions. The box, the case is all scratched up. Book was all looked like someone chewed on it. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Whatever.
Now, Reject question, Resident Evil guy. Resident Evil remake 1 and 0. How much could you be able to buy those games right now for?
Like the ones on like GameCube.
Yeah, sure, those two. Yep.
I'm not too sure. I haven't looked them up.
Resident Evil
but
1
when
is Resident Evil 1 is cheap.
But
Yeah,
when I
because-
did work at the game store and I was working with all these and trading them in, you could literally get both of those games for $9.99.
Yes.
And I would throw in a free game because that was like our membership.
So pretty cheap, right? So basically $20 if you want those games physically on the GameCube. Of course, we all know you can download those games on Xbox, Steam, Switch,
On everything.
PlayStation, everything, right? But as a collector, this is what you dumb motherfuckers do. You do this. Oh wow, this is the Pure Evil pack. It's cardboard. Yeah, but it's the same game. Well, I want that version. Well, it's $150. Look, I bought this like at least 10 years ago because it was like, oh, that's neat. Because that's what it should be. It should be neat to have. Oh, like $30? That's cool. Now, because of what we have now, $120 for cardboard? No, thank you. This shit. What is this? The 10th anniversary? This is the same 2 games plus 4. Imagine if I had this shit sealed. Worth goo gobs of money. For this, not the games. This is what you want, guys. This is what you
Cardboard.
as a collector want.
And they're like,
legendary cardboard.
But
That's why
Boss is
Nintendo
taking
can get away
offers.
with it.
If you want to offer Boss some money,
Yeah,
leave a
I'll
comment
take
below. Yeah.
Yeah, let me know.
I'll put a comment below.
Yeah.
like I guess my thing is, dude, like I was saying, buy games that you like, buy games that you are interested in playing, or like as Golly was saying, buy games that have sentimental value to you. Chrono Trigger for Reject, sentimental value. Super Metroid, that is literally my favorite game of all time. I have that game complete in box. Now, here's the thing. Will I ever play that version? No, because I'm either going to play it on my PC or my Switch, whatever.
Boss,
or my Super Nintendo Classic.
Boss, what's my number one shield game? Killer Instinct? Didn't I just buy a complete, not sealed, but damn near brand new copy of Killer Instinct 1?
Yeah.
I'm not going to play it, though. Matter of fact, I think I bought it right before it came out on the Switch. I played it on the Switch. I play that fucking cabinet. I don't even touch that thing.
Hey,
What?
You know, and that's a good segue. I bought that for you.
Oh, perfect. Yes.
I bought that for him. Like I felt like, because that's what homies do. Because I actually got something for you, Reject, but I'll DM you that when I see it at the stores. But I'll see things like, hey, I'm like, hey, Golly, they got Killer Instinct complete in the box on the Super Nintendo. It's like $30. You want this? Hell yeah, I want that. Like, okay, calm down. I'll get it for you, whatever, right? But as the thing is, he wasn't gonna play it. He just wanted it, so he forgot for a damn near a year. I had the shit.
No, dude, it was longer than a year. Like I literally forgot. You forgot until you moved.
Yeah, because it was on my shelf in my games. I'm thinking it was mine. Like, wait a minute, what? I don't have no complete.
And then you're like, hey, what about the KI? I was like, what are you talking about? Oh shit! Yeah, I got $30. It wasn't worth $30. It wasn't worth $30. Not today.
I'm pretty sure now it costs way more than that. I'm gonna actually try to look this up.
Try $190.
Yeah, Killer Instinct Super Nintendo, and I gotta type in CIB, for you dorks, whatever. $144, dude.
Oh, $144. Yeah.
$30.
30 bucks.
I have a copy of I'm not trying to do this to stroke my gaming cock, whatever. But oh god, I hope my parents will see this. But the point is, it's just so crazy. I have a picture. I'll see if I can screenshot this one for Godly. I bought Legend of Zelda 2 complete in box for $30. You're not getting that game for $30. Gold cartridge. It's ridiculous. I'm telling you guys, buying retro games now is a fool's errand. Everything costs too much. The boom is over. All the YouTubers, the game hunters, these morons, whatnot, that do all these hunts and all these videos, they ruin it all because everyone wants to get that. These are not games anymore for some people. These are investments.
Yep.
Trophies.
They're trophies. They're like, yes, I'm going to be able to retire in 10 years once I sell this complete in box. But the thing is, though, what's scary about this, Godly and Reject, I have a lot of games. I do have a lot of games sealed, whatever, because I just like to collect things.
And
Whatever,
you
right?
used to really collect too, so that's another
Oh, yeah.
thing. He was part of the problems ish, but not so much.
Right? Yeah, I'm gonna say I got fucking woke, bro. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
buying these damn games for no damn reason. The thing that scares me is I was at what was that? Wizard World, not this summer, whatever, right? With my godchild, my child, right? All these cosplayers walking around. You got Leon, Tifa, Cloud, Master Chief, Doom Guy, any gamer character you could think of, right? Who the fuck do these girls mark out for? Oh, it's Chica for Five Nights at Freddy. Oh, it's Yuki Muki Zuki from Genshin Impact. Like, who? What?
Yeah.
They don't care about
It's
our
Poppy
games, dude.
playtime.
Yeah, it's Poppy Playtime. Yeah, or it's the Roblox guy, or it's Steve from
At least
Minecraft.
Minecraft. At least Minecraft. He's holding it down, man.
Yeah, so it's just like, if I hold these games for years, who's gonna be worth money to? Our kids' generation? They don't give a fuck about this. Where's Fortnite at? That's what my childhood was. Hitting the gritty and doing emotes, not saving Princess Peach from Bowser or saving Jill from the Nemesis. They don't care about that shit.
Yeah.
Did they ever beat M. Bison? No. You think
But they got
saved-
Robux.
Right. You think they stopped Metal Gear? No. Have they been to hell and back and Doom? Man, no. They don't care.
Do they stop
so-
G?
Yeah. Have they been to see Goldman in House of the Dead? No. They don't care about this stuff. So that's what concerns me. That's what scares me, having a lot of these old games. By the time I'm really old, like, all right, time to sell these games and retire. I'll give you $18 for everything. Like, bro, this should be worth $800, at least for this 2 games right here. Yeah, the kids don't buy this stuff anymore. Every game is downloaded to your brain now, bro. Get with the time zone, man.
I mean, I'd be
So-
okay with that because then at least you could buy the games and just hold on to them and actually
I
cherish
suppose-
them as treasures, like I did as a kid.
I suppose
know?
so, man. It's just, I don't know, dude. Like, collecting games, I would like I said, I'm telling you right now, I can go into this replay and walk past Super Nintendo, the Genesis, and the Nintendo glass case, like, don't need none of this shit. I can walk past this PS2 section there, like, don't need none of this shit. PS1 section, even the DS section, like, oh, that's neat. That's pretty
Boss,
cool.
can you educate us and tell us why? Why can you just look past it now? How can you just go into a retro store and be like, you guys like that, huh? You like that?
I mean,
How-
dude, you as a gamer, you have to have a PC, and I'm not saying you have to buy the most expensive PC. You can get a $500 PC and play all these games in high resolutions, 4K, like GameCube games.
Online.
And there's another funny story. The reason I bring this up. Remember the Wii? We all love the Wii, right? eShop. Wednesdays, I believe the games dropped. Oh, that was the best day of the week. Oh man, what games are coming out today, right? There's one game in particular. I always waited and waited and waited. Oh man, Castlevania Bloodlines gotta be coming, right? I want to play that game. Oh, we got Super Castlevania 4, got
Yeah.
Castlevania 1, 2, 3. You got the Game Boy games. We even got Turbo Graphics 16, Rondo of Blood, Dracula X even. Where's Bloodlines at? and I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm like, dude, this is bullshit. And then
Yeah.
then the game just stopped coming out. I'm like, oh god, ain't nothing
Yeah.
now. Oh, some shitty TurboGrafx 16 game. You
Yeah.
know, like who cares about this shit? So here's what you guys can do, gamers. Are you gonna sit there and wait for these companies to finally come from their ivory towers, look upon you peasants like, God, here's your game. Here's your one game. Now fuck off. Or are you going to take a stand and say, you know what? I'm not promised tomorrow. I'm going to play Castlevania Bloodlines today and download it. Now, of course, lo and behold, the Castlevania collection came out. And so there's Bloodlines finally for the first time back.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that wasn't 10 years ago when I wanted to play the game. So that's why I do this shit. This is why I downloaded things. Retro Arch, I know. Yeah, don't chew my head off, Golly. Because I was like, I'm really old when it comes to the emulation. Remember Nestor and what was that? SNES X?
X.
SNES X.
SNEX.
Yeah, whatever that one. That's what I was used to, you know. And then of course things change. There's Dolphin. I learned about that. I have a sensor where I can play my Wii games with motion controls on my PC. It's crazy. And these games are going to be better, obviously, on a computer. Once again, and I know there's people like, you know, my wife, other people like, I want to play on a real actual hardware. Bro, if you want to play Halo 2 on OG Xbox, bro, knock yourself out. I'm down for it. You should play original hardware. But if it's Chicago Enforcer or Crimson Tears on PS2, like, that game kind of sucks. I'm downloading that shit first. Or Win Back on 64. No, I'm not buying that game. I mean, it's a good game, I know, but like, I'm not spending $60 for a complete box copy of it. The point is, if it's something you really want to play and it's not accessible, dude, you gotta learn how to emulate, dude. There's nothing wrong with it.
There's multiple ways, boss. There's a fun way. I think the coolest fun way for me recently, like obviously I love PC emulation. You just can't beat it. But I think another fun way is buying the console and then finding ways to access that entire library, like EverDrive or optical drive emulators, like on Saturn or Sega Dreamcast. There's just, I don't know. There's a lot of ways to do this stuff, and there's no excuse. I think PS2 has a cool one with the free
you got the
McBoot.
little point in the back, yeah. And you load up like a HD in that slot. You just slide
Oh
it
yeah,
in
on the
there,
fat
and it just-
PS2s. Yeah, you can
Yep.
load it through the hard drive / network slot, slap a hard drive back there, and boot the entire library from there. Or if you wanted to burn the disc, you could use free McBoot on a little fucking memory card. GameCube has Swiss. You know, dude, buy you a PlayStation Classic, Super Nintendo, Well, those are kind of expensive now, but you know, I bought all those classics, modded those. I mean, dude. And my favorite is like the 3DS and PS Vita. Because those specifically have like a store where you could just download the games and DLCs, and dude, you have access to everything that they took away from you. And that's the true access. I'm sorry. Like, these companies are not going to do it. The last episode, we talked about Mortal Kombat. The reason why they're failing is because they just won't release the old shit. That way, when you release new shit, we won't really complain, you know? Like in that shit like Soul Blade by Namco, you know, that'd be cool to be released because we don't have Soul Calibur anymore. We don't have Tekken 8 is in a weird place, and if we had classic Tekkens to access to, people wouldn't complain about 8 because it'd be its own world. And one, it's just money coming in from shit that you made already. And yeah, that's just simple. And I don't get it. I've always kind of been a fan of pirating because that's the way. I don't want to say I was raised as a pirate, but like I was always around like the guy that had imports or the guy that would, you know, my dad would bring over. He'd be like, "Yeah, my PS1 could play burnt CDs," and I was like, "What?" You know, I didn't know. I didn't understand that shit back then, but it was cool because like, you know, I didn't have to. I was like, "Wow, you know, we're struggling to buy these couple games right here, and this dude has a fucking spindle of like 700 games on his PS1 on a burnt disc." And we're just running through the whole library. I'm just like, wow, this is fun. You know, I'm just like, damn. But yeah, there's other ways. PC is great. I love the PC method, but also
One
I
of the
like.
ways
What'd you say, Reject?
one of the ways I do like using emulators and stuff because I'm always like on the go a lot of the time
Oh
is using
yeah.
Steam Deck.
Oh yeah.
Steam
Oh
Deck is so great when it comes to emulation. Like you just put in ROMs and stuff and like it auto loads you the emulators. It like auto loads where all this stuff should go and it just runs so basically perfectly. GameCube, Xbox, 360 games, Citra, basically everything runs so good on a Steam Deck. And I really wanted something like handheld on the go because I really wanted Pokemon
yeah,
because I didn't really want to get like a 3DS and
yeah,
like mod that. At least with the Steam Deck, I'd have like everything on the go. Silent Hill 1, Resident Evil Original, all
yeah.
that crazy stuff. But Steam Deck, I think, rules when it comes to
I
emulating stuff for on the go.
yeah, and Steam Deck. I agree 100%. Steam Deck, and even for your elitists, like I said, um, just get the console, get an EverDrive or
Yeah.
a Ode, a mod, whatever. Like I have a original Xbox, the whole hard drive, the whole fucking library on there.
Hey, one word, free McBoot. Google it, boys, for your
Yeah,
PS2.
I had said that. I talked about the free McBoot.
Okay.
I talked about the
Mhm.
classics mod. I talked about the
Yep.
GameCube mod, the Swiss, EverDrive. We talked about the PS2, not the free McBoot, but how you could switch the hard drive and mod it. But yeah, like I don't know. I just think that's just it. This is the option we came down to. The retro collecting market is shit, and the gaming industry is kind of shit. So they don't want to re-release their games. They don't want money. It's simple. Like we will pay.
This game,
Yeah.
23 years old today, guys. Okay. I mean, this is worth having a real copy of because you're never gonna I don't foresee this coming back in high definition ever again. I don't foresee it.
Yeah, Nintendo's very weird. Like they have these moments where they'll drop their old bangers and then they'll omit other bangers. Like I don't know, F-Zero.
Or it's yeah, it's kind of
Like
weird
it's
because like
weird. It's like they do,
Super
but they don't. It's
yeah,
weird, and it
remember
kind
like
of
the Game
pisses you
Boy
off.
Advance, they were remastering their games with this new Super Mario games, like yeah, Mario 3, Super Mario World. Oh, it's cool. It's on Game Boy Advance. They were literally like a ancient Steam Deck, I guess.
Yeah,
So
no,
that
Game Boy Advance was like a handheld Super Nintendo for me
yeah.
because all I played on there was Doom, uh, all the Mario's, Donkey Kong Country, all right, Pokemon, Metroid. That's what I tried. Metroid. That's what I tried. A lot of Castlevanias for the first time.
Mhm.
I played a lot of Zelda games on there for the first time. It was all on Game Boy Advance,
Yeah.
and it's just
Same thing.
insane. It's insane, bro. I don't know. I just think retro gaming is not dead, but the collecting side of it, unfortunately, it is. The market's trash. I'm gonna say it again. The market's trash, and these companies are trash. They don't want the money.
They
So
don't.
the only way we have access to it is through the internet, and I'm calling it now. If you guys are smart, obtain your ROMs now because things are shutting down. I mean, ever since Emu Paradise shut down, I've been
Oh
hoarding
god.
ROMs.
Oh
RIP
my.
Emu Paradise, but when Emu Paradise shut down, I started hoarding ROMs, and
That
I'm
was a
happy. I
day.
feel I could sleep so well at night because when I see you guys on the internet freaking out when Internet Archive went down for a couple hours or 24 hours, whatever, it was cool because I was like, cool. Only time I freaked out recently because I recently obtained a kit to mod my 360. Our RGH modded my 360 right around the time the 360 store was closed. So Boss was being the good guy and he was buying 360 games. And I said,
True.
okay, I added up all the money he spent and bought stuff to mod my 360. And I ended up winning because now I had every game he has plus every game that ever came out and every
So
game
yeah,
they took away. And
so
it's just,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I don't win. I
Overall,
don't lose, I mean.
overall, I'm happy I did what I did because I love Xbox 360. That's like my favorite console of all
Right.
time.
Yeah.
But it would get to a point like, oh man, they got this game like $60. That game was literally $10 3 years ago. No, I'm not spending that money. I'm like, you know what? I'll just mod a system eventually. That's what it boiled down to. Or
To be
some
fair,
of
with
these games.
Melee, the price I don't think Melee would never went under $30. To be fair,
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Melee?
never
Oh
been
no, not
under
this, not this.
30.
This is an
I was just, I
XYZ
just, I
game.
was just pointing out. I was like, man, that's one game that stayed $50 the whole time.
Yeah.
It's so now.
Right. Melee is still no lower than 35, dude. Probably no
No,
lower.
I've never seen it lower
Yeah.
than that.
Yeah.
Maybe from a crackhead, but that's the only way, bro. Yeah.
Now to wrap up this stuff, because we can talk about piracy, emulation, collecting. Like I said before, I don't recommend doing it if you want to, because I literally saw a girl on YouTube. She was just starting to collect PS1 games. Like, sister, good luck. Good luck. Starting with Symphony Tonight or some of those RPGs on there. Have fun
When you
getting
get to, the
Fragment Story.
the
Yeah. Oh,
Xenos and the
yeah.
uh
Elemental Gear Bolt.
Elemental Gear Bowl. Oh my god.
hmm
Or
Lunar. Yeah,
or
have fun.
Vandal Hearts or
Yeah.
any tactics game front mission. Oh man.
Suikoden.
So
Digimon.
Yeah,
Digimon
have
World.
fun.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Have fun.
hey,
But
have
if
fun
you
with
need
that.
some help, I'll let your boy because I got the mods. I got the
But
goods.
but shout out to Capcom, because the last news story was that Capcom versus SNK, or what's it called? The Capcom Fighting Collection 2?
Yeah.
What's the official title? So it's the
Yeah.
Fighting Game Collection 2.
Fighting
Volume
Collection too.
2.
Yeah.
They finally, you can pre-order physical copies right now, and those games have been locked away for a long time. A long time.
Yeah.
Granted, Capcom vs. SNK 2 was available on PS4 or PS3, I believe, right? The download. Yeah, it was on
PS3.
PS3. Yeah, but it was just the PS2 version, no online, so it was strictly emulating the PS2. But OG Xbox, I know, Godly, you probably played it online back in the day.
I
I
did.
didn't get a chance to. So you've already had a taste of online gaming back in these classic fighting games. We are so hyped to get it back. Thank you, Capcom, for bringing back all your bangers. See, I don't have to pirate your games, because even though I might have copies of Mega Man, I also have a shit ton of copies of Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2, the Anniversary Collection on GameCube, of the PS2 version. So I've bought your games legally so many times that, hey,
Yeah, it's been
when
available.
you bring them back to me, I'll buy them.
And
I'm
the
gonna
Fighting
steal from
Collection
Mega Man.
2, they dug deep, man. With the plasma sword, man, and Project Justice, man, that's digging deep. Yeah, we could have had Cannon Spike and Tech Romancer for sure. I agree,
Mhm.
1000%. But the fact that they got everything else, basically, that's fine. That's a start. That's a great start.
They can, they could do one more collection, and they could have, even if they can work a deal to get the JoJo back. Oh man, that'd be great.
Not even just do the Tech Romancer, the Cannon Spike with the EX games.
Oh
Fuck.
yeah, the EX games, yeah.
And
Street Fighter
fucking
EX 1 through 3,
and
and
you can
maybe
even
even Rival Schools. Yeah, whatever.
yeah. Uh Shit, throw the Third Strike Online Edition again, the Turbo HD remix. Throw that in there. You can do
Ultra Street Fighter 2. It's been locked to Switch forever.
yeah,
I
but
think
that's
it's
still
time.
available. It's still available. You could buy it on Switch Store. You could buy it in the stores.
True.
So it's not that locked down yet. But
True.
Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
Ooh,
That
that's
might not
one.
happen. But
That one.
but
Yeah,
still,
that one. Capcom, bring that one back.
that's a cool collection too. You know what I
That's
mean?
the one right there. So
Do that.
sounds like easy money.
I
Sounds
think
like easy money.
is
Man.
next gen nostalgia the answer to fixing a lot of game companies? It seems like we have all the ideas. Oh, it's kind of crazy. Like and subscribe, please, because we know what the fuck we're talking about, sorta.
Well, I think this is another rousing, successful podcast. Sorry I had to dip off there for a second, but
Oh, you're fine.
we're
You-
real life people around here.
No, bro, we're just talking. We don't have to think around here. Shout out to Reject for showing up today. Boss, thanks for fitting us in your busy schedule. And we saved another avenue for you guys, man. I think we should all wear capes now from here on out. Next time you see us, maybe it'll be during the Game Awards. We might stream it,
It's our
or
first live stream, possibly, right?
we might do the
That's
first
the
live
goal?
stream, or record the reaction. I don't know yet. Trying to figure out which one would be better. I would like you guys' feedback, in the comment section. Other than that, yeah, this is what we got for y'all today, and thanks for coming by, listening. Thanks for giving us your ear, your time. We appreciate it. And we are
Yeah,
Next Gen
man.
Nostalgia. Anybody has any closing thoughts or words?
If you've lasted this long, we appreciate you listening to us, because we're just a bunch of blokes that love video games, and
Yeah.
we're not saying we're any better or worse than anybody else, but we're trying, and we're just trying to find our niche just to get our voices heard. Because a lot of people buy microphones, they got nothing to say, but
Yeah.
we got things to say, and we just don't have the time to say it all. So this is why you got for hear more of this. Follow the next episode, like and subscribe, share with your friends, your other gamer friends, share with your old head friends too. You know, there's a lot of people that like the younger kids might not get this, but if you got some gamers in their, you know, early 30s and over, oh yeah, they'll love this stuff. They'll
Yeah,
eat this stuff
man.
up, brother.
And if you want more history, more retro, or more newer stuff, that's say it. Let us know. We love feedback. We're not a bunch of bitches. You know, constructive criticism is more than welcome. Even if you troll a little, we'll troll you the fuck back. It doesn't matter. You know, we have fun with it. We enjoy it. That's what I'm trying to say at the end of the day. But Reject, you all right? You good?
Yeah,
Will
thank
we
you guys
see
for
you
having me
again,
on.
Sonic 06
Yes,
God?
you guys will definitely see me again. Thank you guys for having me on. It was awesome talking to you guys.
Hell yeah.
And also, I want to show myself.
Please do.
I have a YouTube channel.
Fuck
It's called
yeah.
Rejects Corner. And same thing like this, except I like talking about like old school soundtracks, video game soundtracks and shit like that.
I'll put in the
So right
link.
now I only have Sonic stuff, but
Yeah.
eventually there will be way more soundtracks. I know the Marvel stuff's definitely gonna be in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ooh.
And I'll make sure
Thank
to
you.
have the links for Reject's channel as well. So be sure to check him out. You already know my shit. You know, right now I'm doing a WoW binge. You know, I'm doing on a WoW journey. So
And we still haven't made a social media account, but that's okay. If you want to contact us, leave a comment. It's right there. Come on, let
the
your
Discord
voices
link
be
is there
heard.
too as well.
Oh, there
So
you go. Join our Discord, brother.
yeah, so we're there. We're around. We're available. We chat. We talk shit. We troll. We have a great time, and we
Love
want you
it.
to have a great time too. So once again, we're Next Gen Nostalgia. We're out. Peace.